What up, Wolfpac? It's your boy Tony. We back with another one. Taylor Swift has released her album cover and the track list of The Life of a Showgirl. And not only did she release the new album, but she also did it on a podcast. And not just any podcast. She did it on New Heights Podcast, which is the podcast of Travis and Jason Kelsey. She know how to get us. She know how to get us. This was a chance for us as Swifties and for the people to see Travis and Taylor's dynamic together. How do they interact? Will he look at her funny? Will she look at him funny? Will she have a sad look? Will she be happy? You know what I'm saying? How will Jason treat her? How will he be? It was a chance for us to be BAU, behavior analysts, and analyze everything that's going on this camera. Which I'm glad we were, because she was dropping Easter eggs and hints throughout the whole thing to me. Some of it, I still don't know what it meant. But she was saying it was just certain numbers, just so specific. I'm like, why are you saying those specific numbers like that? Thanks for introducing me for 47 seconds. It's like, why are you saying that? Like, I think about sourdough about 60% of the time. Like, who says that number? Don't nobody say 60%. Nobody says 47 seconds. Like, it was like intentionally, I'm leaving hints for you guys. Will you catch them all? Even the background had hints. Super Bowl trophy back there. It was books by certain artists back there. It was just like, how are we ever going to decipher all of this? Don't know. But I would like to say, I had made a TikTok and I said, this is going to be really important for Travis. Because the last thing we need is for him to come off somehow not in the light that we would like him to. And for in a couple years it to be some vault track or some bonus track called like Fumbled or Hail Mary or something like that, or Touchdown. And it's like, I did my first podcast and you didn't like it. Planes going down and we're in the cockpit. I threw a Hail Mary, but you just dropped it. It's like, oh no. now you on the diss track stage. And now it's like, oh, now you gotta be outcast. Now you gotta be exiled. now it gotta be that. But watching it, none of that came across. None of that came across. They both came across as if they came across as almost like just two normal people who are. Sometimes I think Taylor is not even aware of how famous she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like talking about when she got her master's back, and she's like, I went in the house and Travis playing the game. Like, I be playing the game. And she was like, she tried to say it normal, like, I got my music back, but then she like was bawling and crying about it, and it's like, you telling me you just had a normal moment, you just went home and you like, I'm going to cry to my boyfriend because some good news happened. But this is Taylor Swift getting her masters back. Like, this is world news. But she going to tell him, and he got to put the game. What you say, babe? You got your music back. Like, that's just a regular conversation now. That's just a regular conversation now. But I like that humbleness. I like that she stayed and has stayed grounded, and that she with somebody who is grounded as well. Even before Travis met Taylor, like, he was still Travis Kelsey of the Kansas City Chiefs, one of the greatest tight ends to ever play, Super Bowl champ. Like, he was already doing his thing. It just like when he got with Taylor, that just strapped a rocket to everything that he touched because Swifties follow Taylor. So if you making Taylor happy, you can make us happy. And we're going to support you and help you so that you are happier for Taylor. And then Taylor is happy. You know what I'm saying? But I loved it. I loved that he had on the blue, she had on the orange. I loved that it was hints all throughout. And she did the track list. I'm gonna read the track list off for y'all real quick. Read the track list off. 12 tracks, and she claimed there won't be any extra tracks or it won't be no bonus tracks because she felt like towards her poets department, she kind of just threw everything at the wall. And it kind of just, it was too much or whatever. I don't think so. The double album works for me. Drop a triple album if you can. I don't care. The sister album, like Folklore and Evermore, do that. But she said it's going to be 12, and then she was like pointing at the case, and it was like a little firebox down at the bottom, and her pinky was like tapping on it. I'm like, that is a sign. That's a signal of something. Like, what is that? A bonus track? But you said it won't be. Like, what is that? Like, I don't understand. But it's something. It's something. But 12 songs. And then I'm going to kind of go over like the ones I feel like might be having like a little extra meaning. So you got The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, you got Opalite, Father Figure, number 5, which is Eldest Daughter, 6, Ruin the Friendship, 7, Actually Romantic, 8, Wish List, 9, Wood, 10, Canceled. And she pointed out that it was in all caps with an exclamation point. I think that might be a shot at the 47th president. But maybe that's just me, because he did think he canceled her. Oh, she's not so hot now that I done said something. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The Swifties broke the internet. Podcast cut off in the middle of it. Too many people trying to get in. Too many people on the live. Almost 2 million concurrent live viewers. Like, what? But and then it was 11, Honey, and then 12, The Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, so The Fate of Ophelia. I feel, first of all, the album cover where she's in the water. There is a picture. The story of Ophelia is from Hamlet. And in Hamlet, when Ophelia loses her dad, she's driven mad. She falls off a willow tree. And she falls into water. And she decides to not fight to get out of that situation. And there is a painting of her drowning. Now, this picture and these photos from this album seem glamorous, like The Life of a Showgirl, glamorous, happy. Oh, she looks bold, she looks beautiful, and things like that. But that picture of Ophelia looks beautiful too, but it's really a tragic story behind it. So Taylor in this water, and it looks so beautiful and things like that. She got the jewelry on and things like that. But is it because she is drowning in the life of a showgirl? That means more sad bops. Like I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. That's what that means. More songs where it's like, man, I was moving to that, but damn, that was sad. Like that type of vibe from it. Because then you have Elizabeth Taylor, who was an actress, and it's a photo of her like in like the showgirl hat and things like that. She kind of favors Cleopatra, which was one of Elizabeth Taylor's most famous movies. Then you got Opalite, which is like a manufactured gem, like a manufactured diamond or something like that, which could lead one to think like this is manufactured happiness. This is a manufactured personality you've given me that I have to sustain in this life of a showgirl. Now, how do I do that? Almost like when she was talking about herself in Clara Bow. Okay. I just shocked myself with that one. But then you have Father Figure, which leads into number 4, Eldest Daughter. Number 5, Eldest Daughter. I'm assuming gut wrenching pain. Eldest daughter syndrome is real. Just eldest sibling syndrome, period, is real. Where it's just like, I'm the oldest, the responsibilities fall upon me. If mom and dad aren't here, I have to be. Like, I'm first, I gotta do everything. I gotta get the car, I gotta get the job, because I gotta pave the way for the younger. And then that leads to the parents saying, oh, they got it. Don't worry about them. They can handle it. They don't need any help. Then you just see her on stage dancing happy, walking hills for 4 miles. She was just fine. Not knowing she up there with a broken heart. Not knowing she's shining like a mirror ball. Like, you don't have to worry about Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they're, especially with her being the breadwinner, oh, come on. It all falls on her. All the responsibility of everything, of the entire family. So I'm sure that's going to be a track 5 to remember. That's gonna be a track 5 to remember. Ruin the friendship. Then, like I said, I think number 10 canceled. I think that might be a shot at a dude in the White House, because he really thought he did something. And she is not afraid to speak on political things anymore. After watching the Miss Americana, I know this is something that she loves to do and is inspired to do, and he's given her more than enough ammunition to say something about it. But you got Honey and then Life of a Showgirl, which to me is like the fate of Ophelia opens the show, so you see the story, and then the life of a showgirl, which is like the show must go on, even though you're going through all of this. With Sabrina Carpenter, ironically, someone who people say, oh, she's the next Taylor Swift. Oh, if she's Taylor with a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, spice to her and things like that, even though it's whatever. So yeah, that's the track list. And then there's that fire block down at the bottom with glitter all around it, and she says it's nothing, but she was pointing to it quite frantically. But I loved it. I loved her discussion. I loved her when she discussed, like, your energy is valuable, and not everyone has put in, what she said, not everyone has put in enough time to be like, basically not everyone has put in enough time to receive the energy that you have because it's valuable. Not everyone can afford it, and you shouldn't be giving it out freely. And I love it. That Taylor gonna Taylor. Like, she's a poet, bro. She's a poet, but she was a tortured poet, and now in the life of a showgirl. So if she was tortured before, and now she's in the life of a showgirl, her drowning in that could be a concept of this album of, like, I've been going through this for a while. Okay. I'm ready for it. Just to know that she had been, like, hinting at this for a while and dropping all these little Easter eggs, and then you find people like finding the footage in which she's like, can I, like, plan things out 2-3 years ahead? And it's like, Taylor, why? Why play with us like that? But that was great. What else did I feel was good on? I felt good seeing them tell, like, personal stories about what Taylor thought football was, and how now she's like, we just drafted Xavier Worthy, and she's breaking the news to Travis. Travis, we got Xavier Worthy, someone who didn't even know really what football was. She thought everybody was on the same side at the same time, and they just ran into each other. Now she's talking about cover 1, cover 2, like, she's invested in what he's invested in. And to know him making friendship bracelets and all of that and being invested in what she's invested in. That was dope to see. That was dope to see. I do feel like she was looking at that Super Bowl trophy a lot. And I'm here to say, if she does the Super Bowl, that would be mind blowing. I don't know. And that to me, that ties into why she did it on a football podcast. Because it's just another hint. The whole 60% of the time is Super Bowl 60. Like, if I'm tripping, I'm tripping, but I think she was hinting it. It was the time she looked at it like what? So I'm hoping we right about that. I'm hoping we right about that, but I love it. And then I know it cut off for a second or whatever, but I just enjoy seeing her be herself and not really care what people think. I think the old Taylor, no pun intended, like she's dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the one that cares about that stuff, like what she was crying about in Miss Americana, like saying like it gets so loud and it's like it's more than music. Like I think now she's old enough to understand like it is more than music. And it will get loud, but it's a matter of what am I letting in and who am I letting in? Because she's been done wrong and manipulated and abused by men in her life so much. It's like, how do I keep that for me and the people close to me? Oh, I know. I can release, you know what I'm saying, debut that I'm releasing an album on the person I trust the most podcast because I trust him. I feel safe with him. I feel like he's not gonna try to trick me and ask me some trick question and then put me in a predicament where I have to feel weird or feel less than or feel like I can't answer it or none of that's gonna happen with Jason and Travis. They're gonna take care of her. And the world's still gonna be watching like we was. So I really enjoyed it. I think she should do some more podcasts, but of course, just like with people that she truly trusts. Like if she does something with Sabrina Carpenter or she does something with, you know, like one of her best friends or something like that, or one of the producers of the album, something like that, where it's like we can talk about the album or we can talk about music and I not feel like I'm going to be bombarded with just unnecessary questions and things like that. So that's what I thought about it. Tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me your favorite part about it. Tell me if y'all picked up on any hints. Tell me if y'all picked up anything that I missed. Um, but I did enjoy it. It was a good watch. It was fun. She seemed happy and free. She seemed like she was just being herself. Again, I don't think she is aware you're Taylor Allison Swift. But that's one of the things her being that human and relatable is what makes her who she is. That's why we are drawn to her. That's why when I'm watching Miss Americana and she's crying, I'm like, why is like who said something bad? Like, let's go get them. Like, where they at, bro? Like, why? Like, because it's like we feel like we know her. But tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter, Patreon, TikTok. All the links in the description below. But Wolfpac, we'll be back. Let's go.